What's guys, Vizeh here, and welcome to another video on my channel. And today, let's get into my first FIFA 19 experiment on, well, FIFA 19. I've not done one of these like the entire year, so I thought, you know what, as we get into the kind of in-between segment of, you know, Team of the Year and Team of the Season, I thought, let's go try and do some experiments to try and see what would happen if we put a few things to the test. And in today's video, we're going to be doing what happens if you have a team completely up front other than one defender at the back. So can you win a league with one defender? Let's see what happens. So my team of choice is going to be Liverpool. Of course, they have a very good attack and they have one of the best centre backs in the world in Virgil Van Dijk. So he's going to hopefully be our main man to try and take Liverpool to a title. But of course, with people like City, they're going to try and get in our way. I'm quite curious to see if we could try and, you know, not be like a dark horse here, not trying to surprise the league, but it would be quite surprising as we're gonna have no midfield other than like one or two cams and like no fullbacks at all. I'm kind of curious to see if we would even make top 4, because of course with teams like Arsenal, Chelsea, United, Tottenham, they're all gonna be chasing us down. So can Liverpool finish the top 4? Can they win the league? Let's find out in today's video. So let's get into the save. And I've in fact just remembered now that Liverpool are in fact in the Champions League, so we may actually see them do well in the Champions League also with just one defender at the back. If you guys do enjoy this content, let me know down below what other videos do you want me to do. Spam the comments with a bunch of video ideas in terms of, let's say, can the best under 21 squad win a Champions League with, I don't know, Shamrock Rovers? I don't know, just random stuff like that. Let me know what you want to see the most. And with that said, let's get into this save. And here you have it, lads. This is what our team looks like. We've got a pretty interesting formation here. We've got a kind of 1-9 formation going on here. We've got the main attack being Sturridge, Firmino, Mane, Salah, and Shaqiri. Then as like a left mid, left wing back, if you want to think about it, Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold as the wingers in theory. And then we've got Fabinho and Wijnaldum in the centre mids, or in theory cams. Try and do as much as they can. So Fabinho may try and use his, you know, defensive work rates to try and get back as he can. But with Virgil Van Dijk back, he has a lot on his shoulders to try and, you know, keep them doing good in this league. And as we can see right there, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? It looks so beautiful. Now, in fact, I decided that I'm allowed to sign players with the transfer budget I've got. I cannot sell players, but I can bring people in if it deems necessary. So what I'm going to do, right, is that because we have Sturridge as a left winger, but I feel like we may need a bit better than that. So I'm going to see if we can try and bring in a better left winger for that position. Two players that I am mostly interested in is Anthony Martial and Leroy Sané. For two reasons. Number one, because they have got good rating now, so they can make an impact instantly. Number two is because I want to try and impact my competition the most, and what's better than trying to sign their own players. So I'm going to go with Sané, see how much they ask for, because I feel like I don't need many other people. I could try and get a centre mid, but I feel like Wijnaldum and Keita and Fabinho are good enough in that role. So let's see how much does Pep want. I'm going to go for it, get that attacking prowess and get in Leroy Sané into the ranks. And just like that, Leroy Sané is now officially a Liverpool player, signing in for 80.9 million. Now, that may be a lot. I could try and narrow it down, but in reality, for this kind of experiment, it doesn't really matter. I'm trying to save ourselves any cash in our club because we can only go for one big boy, and we've got it. With that said, welcome Leroy Sané, and let's get into the season. So here we go, lads. We are now getting into our first game of the Premier League season against West Ham. I'm not too sure if it's home or away, but we need to win these games, man, because, you know, teams like West Ham we should be beating. I just don't know how we're going to perform against, you know, the big sides. Anyway, Sané playing as like a left striker. That's our team right now. Am I going to make a mistake? I hope not. Van Dijk has got a lot to do. We're playing at home against West Ham. Let's sim this, and let's find out how we would do with this team. I mean, I don't even know. West Ham's playing a 4-1-4-1. I'm not too sure. I'm really curious. I don't know. We're 1-0 in 3 minutes. With Fabinho scoring a goal as well, of all people. Okay, good start, good start. I mean, I'm not going to save each game like this. I'm going to like skip most games, give you like an up-to-date kind of thing. But so far, it's coming 1-1 at half-time. Yarmolenko's scoring a goal. I mean, we've only conceded 1 goal so far. We've only 1 centre-back. Shaqiri banging and making 2-1. 20 minutes to go. Can we get a banging first win of the season? And we do. We only just make it 2-1 against West Ham. Okay, thinking about it, I think that's kind of what I expected. Kinda, I'm not too sure. It's a good result, considering, yet again, we have 1 centre-back, we have no centre-mids, we have no CDMs, we have no full-backs. I don't know how West Ham kind of didn't score more goals against us, and it was only a penalty as well. I wish I don't know how that's possible. Like, it must only just be Van Dijk. So interesting. First game of the season, 3 points on the board. That is what you want to see. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to skip to our first Champions League game against PSG and see how we do in that game. So our first Champions League game, let's see how we've done in these games. We play against Spurs, play against Leicester, play against Brighton and Palace. We should have got a few good results. Change competition. Premier League, we are currently 5th. Bottom right, we beat Tottenham. We beat Tottenham at Wembley. Interesting. So our only loss has come to Leicester. You know what? So far, so good. Can we beat PSG with 1 at the back? If we do this, then I'm going to be absolutely stunned right now. So, let's get into it. Can we start off well? They're playing Neymar, Di Maria, and Mbappe. They've got a very strong side out. They got also, I think they have Marcos Alonso there as well in the PSG team. So far, so good. Reaching half-time, it's still 0-0. I mean, a 0-0 draw would be ideally perfect for us right now. I'll take a 0-0 with 1 at the back. I don't know what they're doing. What's Neymar doing? Di Maria banging in a goal. That's not what you want to see, man. And can we get a late winner? And we don't. It's a 1-0 loss against PSG. It's not a bad result. I mean, we stopped Neymar and Mbappe with just Van Dijk alone, but it's not great. We've got to make sure that we beat the other teams in our group now. We've got to make sure of that. Anyway, back into the Premier League. And let's see. I mean, we're currently 5th place. Top 4 is ideally my kind of main aim. Of course, it'd be lovely to win the league. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to sit ahead until we get to the Man City game in early October and see if we could beat. So we've played Napoli in the Champions League. This is going to be interesting to see how we've done in that game. I'm kind of scared. We're currently 3rd, so we are still doing well in the Premier League. And if we beat City today, then we catch up to them by 1 point. And let's find out how we did against Napoli. And we drew 1-1 in Naples, which I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that'd be a away game. So that's a good result, man. So far, so good. Currently 3rd place in the league, and not doing that bad in the Champions League either. But this is the real test now. Manchester City at home. Just to prove it, the squad is still the same. We're still playing with 1 at the back. Van Dijk, I believe it has gone up to an 89 rated now, which is really good for us because, well, he's our only centre back. So let's go into the City game with 1 at the back and let's see how we do. Of course, Sané playing against his former squad. And we're 1-0 by Mane as well in the early minutes of games. And I think the only change for the Man City squad is, I don't think there is any, but Mendy banging a goal in as well. Oh my god, Mane's just been red carded as well. Oh my god, Mendy's going to go and Mane getting red carded. Still 1-1. Can we hold out? I mean, we do have many attackers. It's 2-2. There's 2-1 and there's 2-2. We was in the lead there by 1 minute. Salah also missed a penalty and it ends like that. 2-2. Man, I feel like I should have moved my webcam for that, but sorry about that, guys. Anyway, we were up 2-1 for 1 minute and then Sterling banged one as well. Salah missed a penalty, and I must say it's still a decent result, man. Considering we have 1 at the back, it's still good. I've not got any tactics like, yo, stay back while attacking and stuff like that. I've got no tactics on it. It's just, it is what it is, and so far we're doing good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sim till the end of the Champions League and see if we can at least qualify to the next round. Here we go, Napoli at Anfield. Let's see how we're doing, and we are currently, it all relies on this game. If we beat Napoli in this game, then we will in fact go above them in the table, of course, and make it as 2nd place. So it's on this game, man. If we beat Napoli, we're through. If we don't, then well, we're out of the Champions League, and Van Dijk could be very off because it's only him still in the entire defense. It's almost like Burnley in the Europa League, which I'm still dreaming about. It happened, okay? It happened, I promise. And just for proof, we are still playing in the 1 at the back team. Napoli, let's have it, man. Let's have it. Napoli drew to PSG in one of the games, so that's why they're ahead of us. Can we get another goal here? Can we please? Got Falcao, Mertens makes it 1-0. Oh, man. Even a draw is not good enough for us in this game. We need to get a win. We need to go soon. We do! Mane, please. We got 25 minutes to go. Can we make it through to the next one Champions League? We need a hero. In the last 10 minutes, we need a hero. And we don't get... Oh, man. It's so annoying because I feel like we should have enough players in attack to get more goals. I thought that these games would be like high scoring, like, you know, like we can score goals but we can concede goals because we have 1 guy. So I feel like these should be high scoring games, but it's just not, and it's really surprising me. But with that said, we are out of the Champions League. Look at that, we are in fact 2nd place in Premier League. Man City has dropped to 5th place. Don't know how that's happened, but yeah, Chelsea is going to be 1st place. We're behind them by 2 points, and we can still win the league. But let's go and skip it. And it's a 1-1 draw. I swear we've drawn every single game other than the first game. I swear I've drawn so many games. So Eden Hazard is now at Man United. He got them in the lead. Shaqiri bangs it back in. And then Martial missed a penalty. And then Phil Jones is injured, which I think he's always been injured in reality. So let me know down below in the comments as well. Are you guys surprised about how this has gone? And also, what else should we also do in this set? Here we go into the second leg of the Europa League, which we are now in apparently. So we're playing against Sporting Lisbon. Yay. We won the first leg 3-1. And I believe Everton there. Now that's in the Carabao Cup. That means that we've won it. But I think that's the FA Cup, which it is the FA Cup as well. So we beat Everton 3-1 as well. So we are now through to the next round of the FA Cup. I don't think we won the Carabao Cup, and the next round we don't know yet. But you can see by our fixtures we've got a lot of games, especially in March, especially if we come into the next round of Europa League. It's going to be a busy schedule for Liverpool. So, Van Dijk best be... I mean, imagine if he gets injured, man. So, we are fighting Europa League. We won the first game 3-1. So, this should be really an easy win. Van Dijk is still a tank. He's still not injured. Thank God for that. So, let's get into it. And let's give it a nice quick skip. And we won it 3-0 with our team. Happy days. Happy days. Still doing good. Let's go find out where we are in the league, because I have no idea. And we are in 2nd place still, with a game in hand against Chelsea. Catch up and get level on points with them. City, I have no idea what's happened to them. I don't know where they are. They started off so well. Now they're 9th place. I don't know. And Burnley's in 7th as well. What the hell's going on here? Burnley 7th, like last year. And Leicester's 3rd. Well, who says that FIFA isn't realistic? As we did a halfway stage, let's have a look at the player stats. Let's see how the people are doing. So right now, we are currently in top goal scorers chart. Mane and Salah has got 9 goals each. But Firmino's got 8. No Sonny there though. I don't think I've seen Sonny score many goals. Yeah, no Sonny at all. Surprisingly. Don't bottle it. Don't bottle it. Don't bottle it. So let's go find out how we played in the first leg. And we lost 2-0 to Porto. Oh, God's sake, man. I thought it was possible. I thought we could win the Europa League. But turns out Porto's good. Playing Sunderland in quarterfinals. Looking at who's still in the competition, we should really win the FA Cup, because there's no real good teams in there, if I'm being fully honest. I mean, no disrespect to the Sheffield clubs, but we should really win the FA Cup. I think, lads. I think all my attackers are dead. I think this is an issue. We've played a lot of games recently, so maybe being out of Europa League could actually help us out to win the league. Smart. Think of it properly. So I'm gonna play these guys. Hopefully no one gets injured, and then yeah, focus on the league. I mean, hopefully we aren't doing that bad in the league either. So yeah, we're 1-0 down. I don't think we're gonna make a comeback here. Skip it. 2-1 loss. We are out of all the European competitions, and let's go find out where we're in the league, because that's the main aim here. We are supposed to win the league, and we can't find out because Sunderland's in the way. And right now we're currently 2nd place in the Premier League, still got a game in hand, and we are still close to Chelsea, so we can still win the league. Let's of course sim to that Chelsea game, and let's see how we do. Today is a day. Chelsea coming up next in the Premier League. Where are we in the table? We are currently top of the table, and level on games with Chelsea. And if we beat them, we will go ahead by 5 points. We could actually win the Premier League with 1 defender, and that's Van Dijk. Van Dijk, of course, 9-20 now, the absolute tank. Maybe that makes all the difference. I don't really know. This is insane. Let's see if we can beat Chelsea. We're at Anfield, and let's see if we can take on and go 5 points ahead at the top. Can Liverpool win the league? Is it possible? Wait, Chelsea have Eden. Oh wait, it's a 2 Hazards. We're in the lead. Now we're not in the lead. It's now 1-1. Okay, on it with 2-1. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Can we win the league with just Van Dijk back? Come on, man. We go 5 points ahead, and we will be in driving position right now. Don't bottle it, lads. Van Dijk, hold firm. 3-1. Jordan Henderson with a banger, apparently, and we win Chelsea 3-1 at Anfield with just Van Dijk back. And that means we go 5 points ahead of them, I believe. So it should be. Is that true? We do. We will actually win the league with only Van Dijk at back. That is absurd. Let's sim to the end of the season then. This is it now. FA Cup final game against Crystal Palace, which I think we should beat them. And let's go find out if we can get the Premier League title. The last game of the season. I have no idea how we've done in the last few games. We may have bottled it. Van Dijk may have got injured now. Matip is our now main centre-back. So, I mean, this could have gotten a lot worse if Van Dijk got injured. Let's back out, and you never know, we may already be Premier League champions. Let's find out. And points on this game. If we get a draw against Wolves at Anfield, Liverpool win the league. Chelsea and Leicester both neck and neck. Man City, no idea what happened to them. Burnley dropped out of 7th place. That's quite unfortunate, that. But it looks like top 4 is guaranteed. Leicester, Chelsea, United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs and City all miss out. Wow. Let's get into this last game then. I mean, Liverpool closing on Premier League title. Van Dijk, the man Van Dijk, he's like the only guy. Of course, it zooms on him. He's the only guy that they need apparently. Unless if Chelsea beats Leicester, we've won the Premier League. Can we start off well? I think get the first goal. Get the first goal. 35 minutes in. And get the first goal. Salah makes it 1-0, half time. This is it now. I know what's happening in Chelsea game, but I don't think it matters. As long as we do not bottle it. Shaqiri's been red carded though. 20 minutes ago. There's no way. 2-0. That's game over. Liverpool has won the Premier League title with just Van Dijk as the centre back. I didn't actually think this was possible, but it's possible. And I think we will see a bit of celebration here right now. If you're a Man City or Chelsea fan, look away now, because that is Liverpool with a Premier League title. So Klopp, if you're watching this, just play Van Dijk as your only centre back and just have attackers. It's pretty easy. But the season is not over. We do also have the FA Cup final to play as well against Watford, of all teams, which are still doing good FA Cup now. We're not on track. We've just won the league, you What do you mean we're not on track? We just won the league. I mean, we're in FA Cup. I don't get this game sometimes. And they prove us wrong. They've just lost 3-1 to West Ham, so I'm quite confident. Sonny got a bit of an injury. We're 1-0 up with Salah. Salah seems to be the main man this season. Thank God for that. And I'm just gonna skip it. 4-0. 4-0 in the FA Cup final. I think this is broken. How have we not conceded more goals with only one centre back? I don't think it understands that we only have one centre back in the Sims. I don't think it understands it. So there you have it. Liverpool has won the Premier League and also the FA Cup. And as you can see with that, of course Van Dijk's there because, well, I mean, he's the reason why they've won it, obviously. So the Premier League table looks like this. Burnley came 8th. Arsenal, Spurs, City is missing out of Champions League football. Who got relegated? Newcastle, Cardiff, and Huddersfield. Fulham staying up only just. Let's get to our squad hub though. I'm kind of curious of how everyone has done. So let's get to stats then. So in terms of goals, our top goal scorer is Roberto Firmino with 23 goals. Salah only just coming behind. Sonny only scoring 4 goals though, playing 53 games as well. I mean, I've had bad signings before in the past, but yeah, that's not good for me. I thought Sané would be a much better than that. He plays as a striker as well, and only 4 goals. So the question, can you win the league with only one player back? Yes, you can. And Van Dijk is an absolute tank. Also the FA Cup. So if you guys enjoy, make sure to smash a like button, like, subscribe if you're new. Let me know down in the comments what other experiments do you want me to do next. If it's like the best potential team. If you want more stuff like that, let me know down in the comments. And with that said, thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light